Hey, 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 good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone out there in crypto nerd land. I am Monty Allen, and I am your crypto nerd. You're a day late and algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. If you have some news out there on Twitter, hit hashtag algonews. I will find you, and you may find yourself in tomorrow's episode. Let's see what we've got on deck today. So first up, at Algorand 6, Algorandy, he says, hey, small change, but probably indicative of more changes coming for @Yieldly Finance. He took notice, as did many in the community, that they changed it from no-loss lottery to prize games. And we go to the website and we look at products, and it now says no-loss prize game. I actually commented on this a brief amount yesterday. Some of the reference material on Algorand's own website, when they're talking about Yieldly, already has this verbiage in here about the no-loss prize game. So either they went back and edited it, or they knew they were going to do this ahead of time, and some of the information was updated and it was sneaky and we just didn't notice. But in any case, it is no longer a lottery. It is now a prize game. I don't know, it's a subtle difference. Might be some kind of legality, or maybe they want to incorporate other types of games, is what a lot of folks are speculating about. And so they didn't want to get tied into just the lottery. So that category can now include other types of games. That's interesting. Let's stay talking about Yieldly for just a minute here. So Josh LMAO, right? So everybody loves Josh's estimator that he put out there. It's a great estimator. He's got some updates here. I asked him, I was a little confused about the hours at the bottom here, and I'll show it to you in just a second. They're in 4-hour increments. It kind of lets you know when you should stake, or rather when you should claim your Yieldly or algo off of the Yieldly system. But just so you know, the times at the bottom are in GMT +1. And I think he says he is going to make it available in local time soon. I don't know if that is updated as of yet, or if it's still in, Greenwich Mean Time +1. We'll see. Any case, so here is the website. It's great. If you haven't used it before, go check it out. So you can estimate your Yieldly rewards in seconds. You can plug in your algo address if you want to. You can plug in a hypothetical amount in a no-loss lottery and see, like, hey, how much could I receive? Yieldly staking. Let's go plug this in. Let's just say we've got 100,000 Yieldly, and in one day, what's that going to give us? That's 168 Yieldly. Now this is estimated, obviously. Put some disclaimers on here, like this is what we're basing it on right now. So that's very interesting. He's got a bunch of statistics down here. I think he's got a way to like track the top wallets too. There's a history on here. Yieldly staking, top Yieldly holders. This is always interesting. This may take some time. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, and you can donate to him down here as well, because he does this out of the goodness of his... No, he doesn't. He wants to make some extra Yieldly, folks. Go give him some love. All right, so go check out the top Yieldly holders in here. You can see if they've got anything staked, and I think most of these top ones don't have anything staked. There's a whole bunch of just holders out here, and I don't know if these are institutions, or if this is Yieldly, or this is, parts of the team, but they're not even staking. Oh, there's a couple of people are staking. So this person's got 23 million in their wallet, and they're staking, roughly half of it, I guess. This person's got 18.5. They're staking 4 million. So we got some big holders out here. We got some whales, but even the whales aren't staking everything. I don't think they're staking any algo. A little bit. $231 or algos. Why even bother? But anyway, it's interesting to go out there and see who's out there in whale territory. Did you guys see that chart for Yieldly where it talks about, who's the shark, who's the whales? Anything over 6 million, I think, was a whale. Anyway, other news. Moving on. We've got Tinyman, who's just delicately leaking out information. Not even really information. They're not even leaking information. They're just putting out anything, which is more than what they did before. So the community is excited. They've only got 635 followers right now. So go give Tinyman a follow. It's at tinyman.org, and they're just putting out these cryptic tweets. says, okay, we're excited about the week. Who's with us? And, pictures of Tinyman. And I've seen all kinds of separate memes. People are like, where's Waldo with this? They're putting little arrows like, that's me right there. That's me. I'm waiting for this exciting week. I think even some Algorand official folks have retweeted it and, given a little eyeball emoji kind of a thing. Everybody's kind of watching to see what's going to happen this week. I think Daisy, if you do notice that they're doing some more testnet stuff, I saw in the Telegram group. So everybody's watching. We're not sure exactly what's going to happen, but they did create a new Telegram group. They didn't even update it on their website yet. They've still got just the Twitter, Discord, and Reddit, but they do have a Telegram group, and I prefer Telegram, folks. So if you go on Telegram, I'm at Crypto Nerd. I mean, I'm on everything else as at Crypto Nerd, but I'm most active, I think, in Telegram on a regular basis. So anyway, not much has changed on the website here for Tinyman. It is still basically, the bare bones roadmap. Nothing else going on here to the naked eye. But behind the scenes, the Tinyman is working hard. So, all right, Tinyman, you go do you. All right, so Algorand tweeted this yesterday. Interesting. Tinyman uses Hootsuite. Okay. Or not Tinyman. Algorand uses Hootsuite. So they schedule these ahead of time or just put it out in mass? I don't know. Anyway, do you want to issue your diploma on the Algorand blockchain? Maybe just an interesting project. I don't know if anybody was like, hey, we want to issue a diploma on Algorand. Right? I don't think Stanford was clamoring for this. MIT, who's right there. I don't know if anybody was right there asking for this, or if a developer was just like, hey, I wonder if, and they did it. So they did it. Here it is. The tutorial is a walkthrough, including some pictures just for those college graduates that need the stick figure picture as well. It's step by step. You gotta learn a little bit of language here. Python 3. Algorand Python SDK version 1.6.0. PyTeal, kind of what's that, the hybrid stuff there. Anyway, this is beyond me. I am not a developer, but if I was, maybe I'd go issue a diploma. I'd go found a ALGO university and go do something. I don't know. But if this is you right now, you're thinking, man, thank you so much, Monty. I was wondering how to do that. Go check it out. All right, sticking with some blog posts. So we've got this blog post about a meeting that happened actually like 6 weeks ago, something like that. So DLT and the future of public blockchains. No, this happened 9 weeks ago. So there was a developer meeting, happened way back on May 27th. And they got around to kind of like just summarizing it. DLT and the future of public blockchains. And DLT is, distributed ledger technology, I think. And really, how it pertains to CBDCs was the primary objective here. And there's a little bit of discussion about it. Hey, should everybody use public chains, private chains? Are these going to be co-chains, walled gardens? What's the status quo for this? Is there going to be a standard? And really, Pietro says, no, I don't know what the standard's going to be. Algorand is going to be strictly neutral. We're like Switzerland in this battle. I don't know who's gonna win, but we wanna help everybody. So Algorand is the Switzerland of CBDC, conversations. We're not making recommendations. We're just on the sidelines saying, listen, whoever it's gonna be, just use Algorand. All right. So I kind of like that mentality. Like, we're going to make friends with everybody. And, whoever wins, it doesn't really matter because they're all going to use Algorand. That's the takeaway here for the most part. Go read it. I'll put the link in the description below. It is shorter to read this summary than it is to go through and watch the video. But the video is included down there as well if you're interested. All right. A little love for PlanetWatch. So we talk a lot about Opulus. We talk a whole lot about Yieldly. Those are kind of the ASAs, but we don't really talk a lot about the planet, and the planet needs some love, right? So there are significant green crypto, PR pushes. Look, PlanetWatch didn't even do hashtag green crypto, but we wanna help the Earth. So anyway, PlanetWatch just got listed. We should go check them out, give them some love. I had never heard of this exchange here, but it's nice to see that the ASAs are just out there pushing on their own. So Emerex is listing planets and you can go give them a watch. But anybody who lists algo could, in theory, list any ASA. So it just like Ethereum. You know, you saw a lot of these ERC20 tokens back in the day just get piled on to places like Binance, right? And KuCoin. And, you know, it was easy to plug in because they already had the framework done. Once somebody gets the Algorand framework done and lists Algorand, it's very easy to list all of these ASAs. So we may see a bunch of these where Yieldly gets plugged in. Like, I don't see any reason why MRX wouldn't want a Yieldly on there. And anyway, the planets are on there. So give them a follow. The more that all of these ASAs get some traction, the better it is for all of us. So go check them out. Speaking of ASAs, Payscript has one. I think it's called XPS. They don't actually mention it here. I'm not even sure if that's released yet, fully what Payscript's like, if they're still kind of in that, that initial stage. I met their CEO over a Zoom conference. A great gentleman, very well spoken, has a great plan, and they're on the verge of doing something really, really cool. In this instance, he's really kind of deflecting back to the mothership, back to Algorand. So that he did a nice blog post yesterday. It's only gotten 3 views. Give Nadeem some attention. I'll put the link in here, and it's a nice summary. Like you and I, we probably know everything there is about Algorand, or at least enough. You listen to these on a daily basis. You're involved in the community if you're listening to the Monty Allen show, right? So, but retweet this. Get this on your personal Facebook. Like, I know that everybody's got, like, they've got their crypto Twitter where they don't want their non-crypto normies to, like, interfere with them. But you may not regularly post stuff like this on your personal Facebook. But I would encourage you to take something like this that's a little more mainstream. It comes from a payment company, and it's talking about Algorand. Take the Forbes articles, take those types of things and put it on your personal page so your other friends and family can realize, like, hey, they just get a little taste of what's going on in the Algorand world. And this is a nice summary. It's very well articulated. It's put together. It's got some bullet points. It's easy to read. And you get the gist of what Algorand is trying to do. It's not even overly salesy towards Payscript, right? So Nadeem didn't prop himself out, an exorbitant amount. Barely mentioned his own company at all. Really, it was just a summary and gave love to all of the other companies that also came through the same accelerator that he did. So I'll give him a little love down here at the bottom and just read off his Payscript, summary right here. So Payscript is a payment orchestration framework that simplifies crypto payments to remove barriers of widespread crypto adoption. AKA, they want everybody to use crypto payments, all right? And to me, that's what cryptocurrency is. It has to be used as a currency. Moving on, Payscript has built a robust wallet infrastructure at its core, which is a simple and easy to use for both mobile and web. The wallet infrastructure is completed by an ecosystem of products such as point-of-sale mobile app and crypto payment gateway widgets, which allow merchants to start accepting crypto payments via multiple channels. Like, let's say they like a Shopify uses, an online like Visa or MasterCard acceptor. We want to be able to use that for crypto. And this widget he can plug in on your website. If you've got a website right now and you're selling a product or service, you need something like this in order to take algos. So it's just a gateway that will convert on the back end for you. So Payscript offers simple APIs such that all the features can be integrated natively into existing apps and software by financial institutions such as banks. And I happen to know he's got something that will plug into WordPress. So if you're using a WordPress site out there and you got a product or service, go ahead and check it out. All right, I don't have a Crypto Nerd website yet, but someday soon I'll have a Crypto Nerd website, so you can get your Crypto Nerd t-shirts and hats and coffee mugs. All right, we talked a little bit about Yieldly, we talked about planets, we talked about XPS. Let's talk about the what? The Octopul? Octopul? So Opulus. So Yieldling has these Yieldlings. Yieldly has the Yieldlings. So if you don't know who Stitch Baba is, you just gotta go search it out, right? So the Yieldlings are a whole thing in the Yieldling community. But somebody's trying to make the Octopul the Yieldling of the Opulus Society? I don't know. So go check it out. I don't know, it looks a little creepy to me, honestly, but I don't know, I kind of like creepy sometimes. So go check out who did this. Joe Fisher did this. Out Southern Jarl. So go check him out. And I don't know, maybe you like the Octopul. So we'll see what happens. All right, now finally the news that I know that you have been waiting for. You're wondering, hey, what happened to Crypto Nerd's NFT? Did it sell? Did it not sell? What happened? It's a trap! So here it is on Algo Gems. Yesterday, if you followed along, I created an NFT. Took me all of 5 minutes. It was so ridiculously easy to do. I ended up selling the NFT. I put it up on auction. I think the reserve was 25 or maybe it was 20. I don't know, but it ended up selling for 28 algos. Algo Gems takes a little bit of the cut, and I get a 5% royalty if they ever resell this thing. I ended up getting 23 point something algos, I think, after the cut or the whatever it is. I don't know exactly how it works, but I got 23 algos for this digital drawing and NFT. So not bad for my first foray into the minting of a digital, non-fungible token. I thought it was kind of a fun experiment. So if you're following along, it was super easy. Get out there, experiment, be part of the community, and that's all I got for today. So as always, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.